أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان اللعين الرجيم. بسم الله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وبعد. Now praise be to Allah, the beneficent and merciful. We seek for His guidance and mercy upon our beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, his household, companions, and those of us who shall trek on their path until the end of time. Welcome once again to yet another exciting lesson for the student of Nur Tahiliya Islamiyya in Ghana, in Tamale, inshallah. We are looking at the book called Ashmaawii, Matnu Ashmaawii. Matnu Ashmaawii katakarna kakatapagi babu dinya babu siyam. Babu siyam, the door of fasting. The door of fasting. وصوم رمضان يها نولوري غولي دلوو فريضة بنيلت تلاهي. وصوم رمضان فريضة, the fasting of the month of Ramadan is compulsory. The fasting of the month of Ramadan is compulsory. Noloro gollowo faridatun de nyala talahi, compulsory, made by Allah. Talah nyere kana onsale yathbutu dan nang tabata, which has been affirmed or which has been firmly positioned. Bekamali ay den nang de tabata, yathbutu den nang de tabata, which is affirmed. Bekamali Sha'bana, ne Sha'bane gwale de palebo. It is affirmed by the completion of the month of Sha'ban, the 30 days completion of the month of Sha'ban. Right. Aw bi ru'yati be nyabu, aw bi ru'yati be ne nyabu, or the sighting, the seeing, right? Or برؤية, the seeing, the sighting. عدلين للحلال, عدل شنماي عدل شنماي بنيبو للحلال انت قلب الماء قلب الماء. The sighting of two trustworthy persons of the crescent. If two trustworthy individuals sights the crescent of Ramadan, which marks the 30 of Sha'ban, or maybe the 29th of Sha'ban, then it is authenticated that, or it is okay for every Muslim to begin the fast. Our jama'atin bezamatu anya nirba yi kunya gwale nirsa ayatina tizan tumtuma bebumbo jama'atin bezamatu. Now mustafidatin banyo mustafidatin banyo kati table benma, or a group of persons, a group of people who have sighted the crescent. وكذلك في الفطر للن يلي نلما لرغفوني دنيا كمان قلما يتان نلر قلما يتان تباغ بيتا ينكا 29 بي 30 نللا لن يلي. And such it is at the ending part or the completion of the month of Ramadan, where we get to the 29th or the 30 days. We also have to sight the moon of the following or the preceding month. Those are titian large, those are carbon Eid al Fitr. Churchill then larger nolly, the Saturday daba, Tin Kulu Dabsel Kalarge, Zawala Fitr Mbala. Total Lunta Gwel Kala Hachare, Kabla and Luka and Tikanyu Kavuma. There was a Fitr Mbala, so come in Eid al Fitr, Churchill then Largabo Chok. نعم ويبيت الصيام في أوله وليس عليه البيات في بقيته. ويبيت بنغدنية, an intention is made. ويبيت بنغدنية أشين الماء أكرن يقول ما أنغنية اللهم أحله علينا بالأمن والإيمان والسلامة والإسلام توفيق لما تحب وترضى ربي ربك الله. Right? You have an intention to make in your heart that you will be beginning the fast the following day, the 9th of the day that you have cited what? The crescent. ويبيت الصيام في أوله نبنغ دنيا ننولو في أوله دبتلغ مافوني. So an intention is made in the beginning of the fasting that you are to fast. وليس عليه البيات نيا نمبمي كوزو نيا نمبو كاني في بقيته دنابو فوني في بقيته ودب سدم قلم فون عفوا في بقيته ودب سدم قلم ما فوني ويكون نم بيلغو نيا ما كمان يم بيلا نولغو تو دبلانجا نبيع كمان نم نيا كلام نلما دكاللا. So he is always only required to make the intention in the beginning of the fast. But what comes after that, the previous days, that comes after the first day and the first intention he makes, he will not make any intention again. The first intention suffices all of the rest of the days. وَيَتِمُّ الصِّيَامَ إِلَى اللَّيْلِ كُونَ بَلْدٍ وَالْمَا هَلْتَبَانَ يوم meaning kayonche kona larga normal, and he will then complete the fast to the what? To the night. When the night sets in, then he breaks his fast. This has differences among the Aqidah. The Ahlul Sunnah wal Jama'ah or the Sunnis will say night means when it is dark. Then the Shia will say the night mentioned here, the Sunnis will say the night mentioned here is when the sun sets, the sun gets down, and then you don't have the traces of the sun, then that is, you can break the fast. But the Shia says no, the night must set in because Allah says night, and so it should be dark. Right? Depending on what school of thought you belong to, you are okay to do that, no problem. وَمِنَ السُنَّةِ دِبِي سُنَّةِ پُونِ, it is from the Sunnah. وَمِنَ السُنَّةِ دِبِي سُنَّةِ پُونِ Ta'jilul fitri, you understand? I was talking about the Sunnis, right? Ta'jilul fitri, then you nolma largaba dangsubu ka dang largonole. Breaking the fast early. Breaking the fast early. Wa ta'khiru suhur kan na'sir sa'ala jibu. The Prophet said, tasakharu فإن في السحور بركة. تسحروا فإن في السحور بركة. نتلو جم سالة دومين سالة ما بون البركة بركوني. That we should do what? We should eat the pre-dawn meal before we begin our fast, because in that pre-dawn meal there is barakah in it. So ومن السنة تعجيل الفطر وتأخير السحور. نول لرغب نعصبو نسالة جبو not lobo dansable nasala demi nasable. All right. You delay, yes, you are hastening to break your fast, but then again you you delay the pre-dawn meal. All right. وحيث ثبت الشهر قبل الفجر وجب الصوم تبايا وحيث لعشل كم زاها ثبت الشهر والمعنى ننتبته قبل الفجر بي الفجر جنلي وانتان زايبنيو زاوما زايبو ولا بالي كيون تكي ابو ولا بالي هل كارت باغي كان فجر ساعه تشيتين تونغو كي وم لا بالي كمان والما بسانيو لوليا كذا دومين نبوم بيتا ما يبنيو لزوكات يار كمان تنشين تو نياكانا ولا كادولما وحيث ثبت الشهر قبل الفجر ام بيلو شربو ما يبنيو كلاهبتي شربو باغانا كمان يا انيا غولما ابنيا غولما ات كاتي تابل بيوني بونتو نانان ولا وجب الصوم ننولما نانتالاهي زانتينغو كاموم لا كاتي تابل. So wherever you are and information of the sighting of the moon gets to you before the Fajr prayer, there's a confirmation and authenticity of the information has been obtained, then wajaba as-sawm, then the fasting becomes compulsory. You have to fast. Wa illam yasbut, demi banan tabbata, if you have not authenticated it, illa ba'da al-fajr, except after fajr, nala al-fajr nyaga, illa ba'da al-fajr, nala fajr nyaga, ipola fajr nagi, kana wo mugwalma Allah bale kadi tabla kamo sashrina imi pompo al-fajr. So after fajr prayers, you have been given the information that the crescent or the moon was sighted for Ramadan, but then you did not begin the fast because you did not sight it, but the information has gotten to you and then you have authenticated it. What happens? وجب الإمساك ولا بد من قضاء ذلك اليوم. وجب الإمساك نتورنا نتبلاه إمساك ونلما بوبو كان بوبو نلمو أبا بو فجر ناكاونتو أنا لا هدي كوك بوبو نلما لنا بوبو نلما لنا مركادي بندرغو that it is then compulsory on you to keep the fast going, to keep on fasting without eating. You are not going to eat. ولا بد من قضاء ذلك اليوم بهنكني لا بد يا بهنكني من قضاء ذلك اليوم زي لا تفصل ماما سانيو زي لا تفصل ما. Though you are not going to eat in that day, but you will still pay for that day because your intention was not to fast. But then because you had the information and you authenticated it, if you are going to be eating, you are going to be eating in the month of Ramadan, which is not allowed because you are not sick. The only issue is that you did not get the information as early as possible, and so you should not be fasting, and you will not be what? Eating, right? Because you might have eaten after the Fajr prayer, and so you can't eat after Fajr and then still keep on fasting. Even if you do not eat after Fajr, then what it means is that the intention was not there to fast, but then that is in Ramadan and you are not sick and you are not traveling, so you have not right to eat. You have to keep it there. That is the Maliki school of thought, and then you have to continue with that. Wala Buddha, and there's no doubt that there should be a payback of that day. That day must be what? Paid back. بهنكني ذلك اليوم من قضاء سنيو ذلك اليوم لا دفع. والنية قبل ثبوت الشهر باطلة حتى لو نوى قبل الرؤية. والنية يهنية نمبو, making an intention قبل ثبوت الشهر فاي قولما تبتا نمبو, making an intention before the authentication of what? The sighting of the moon. Batilatun de nyarasa anyare. The kabukata. It's not good. It's not permissible. It's not accepted. Hatta law nawa qabla ar-ru'yati. Until na'la de nyame law nawa adnala niya onala niya qabla ar-ru'yati koy golma nyabo حتى لو نوى هل يكون لو نوى ونغلانيا قبل الرؤية قول ما نيابو نيانغا هل ويكون نغلانيا لو نوى قبل الرؤية ونغلانيا كوي كقول ما نانا ولا كقول ما نانيا أي نيلن قول وكان نغنيا أما أبنغ دنيا كان نيا قول أكتو نغلالا. Even if he should make the intention before sighting of the moon, then he cannot fast. It's not accepted, right? The intention is you see the moon and you what? You make an intention. ثم أصبح كوكيبعو. He wakes up in the morning. لم يأكل كوكيبعو بيكو نيبعو يلا. لم يأكل وبدي ولم يشرب ومي بنيو. He wakes up in the morning without eating, without drinking. ثم تبين له أن ذلك اليوم من رمضان. كريبولتو ثم يتبين له كريبولتو كركهبتو أن ذلك اليوم كدما لا تفصل وما يا من رمضان دبيانسا إلى نولر بولي تفصل فون برا. دبيانسا إلى نولر بولي فوني. لم يجزيه دبسعر ترو ويمسك عن الإكمال كونبه عن الإكمال زانشان بالبو زانيكاتي بالبو والشرب ويمسك عن الأكل كونبه ومن زانيكاتي تبو أكل جبو والشرب نجبو فيه لا تفصل ما فوني لحرمة الشهر زانتي قلما بالجلمان يشلي. And then it is clear to him that that particular day is within the days of Ramadan. He wakes up in the morning without eating, without drinking. After the sighting of the moon, he made an intention after the sighting of the before the sighting of the moon, which is invalid. Right? But he wakes up and finds that the moon was sighted, but the intention was not there to fast. He did not eat, he did not drink. ثم تبين له أن ذلك اليوم من رمضان, and it has been made clear to him that that particular day is in the days of Ramadan. لم يجزه. It's not okay for him. It's not right for him. He cannot say he's going to continue with the fast. No. It is not okay for him to continue with the fast because there was not what intention. Remember, إنما الأعمال بالنيات. All actions are but intentions. ويمسك عن الأكل. Then he will keep himself away from eating والشرب and drinking فيه in that day. لحرمة الشهر, just for the respect or for respect of the what? Of the month of Ramadan. Just for the respect he has for the month of Ramadan. وَيَقَضِيهِ كُونِ يَلِهِ. He will pay for it that day. وَلَا يُصَامُ يَوْمُ الشَّكِّ. وَمِرْ كُولٌ وَلِي دَبْسِ شَلِنْ يَزِلْ سَكُدِنِ. He shouldn't fast in a day where a day that has doubts. Okay? A day that he's not sure whether it is in the day of Ramadan or it is among the days of Ramadan or Ramadan has started. He doesn't know whether the month has started or not. He should not fast because he's not sure. Warollo dabsheldin yesilsugo liyuhtata bihi min Ramadana. Domino wogunedana min Ramadana zanyeka Ramadan, for him to protect with it from Ramadan. He should protect himself from doing something that is not uncalled for, that's untoward in the month of Ramadan. He should not be doing something against the rules of Ramadan. We'll continue from this one. ويجوز صيامه للتطوع والنذر إذا صادف ويستحب الإمساك في أوله. ويجوز قال الله مالبكاتا تكماتا صيامه ونلوبو للتطوع انت نافلة نافلة نولبلا والنذر نبلبو كنا لنلونولي ان كرنيلا وبل دلنا وني إذا صادف دينا كاري غاري دينا كانولرو غولما مامان يغاري غاري. And it is okay for him to fast for what? Fast non-obligatory or voluntary fast. One Nazare, and the fast that is supposed to be a fast for something. You promise Allah that when this thing happens, you are going to fast these particular days. You can do that. إذا صادف, when the month of Ramadan passes. ويستحب الإمساك في أوله ليتحقق الناس الرؤية. ويستحب كرنال لن يبين يشالي الإمساك دنيا بابا أباغا مغا يستحب الإمساك بلاله من بابو في أوله دبتلو ما بوني كأباغا من كان زعبام ليتحقق الناس دومين دادمانم تهتابلي الرؤية والما نيابو. And it is also advised that and liked that you keep yourself in the beginning of the month of Ramadan so that the people will authenticate the sighting of the moon. فَإِنْ ارْتَفَعَ النَّهَارُ دِينٌ كَوَنْ تَغْيِيرًا وَلَمْ يَظْهَرْ رُؤْيَةٌ أَفْطَرَ النَّاسُ. تَدِينٌ كَوَنْ تَغْيِيرًا وَلَمْ تَظْهَرْ رُؤْيَةٌ كَوْغَلْمَا يَبْمَا بِيِّبُلُ أَفْطَرَ النَّاسُ تَنِسَلْ نَبَانْ لَرْغَمْ بَنْوَالْمَا وَلَا يُفْطِرُ مَنْ زَرَعَهُ كَيْعٌ. And then let's get back to it. فَإِنْ ارْتَفَعَ النَّهَارُ, and when the day rises, وَلَمْ تَظْهَرْ رُؤْيَةٌ, and then the sighting of the moon has not been what? Made clear. After النَّاسُ, the people should break their fast. وَلَا يُفْطِرُ مَنْ زَرَعَهُ كَيْعٌ, نَنْفُ سُتِرِ نَنْيَنْ وَمِرْ كُونَ وَلَا كُونَ. The one who has been tried by vomit, he should not break his fast. إِلَّا أَنْ يُعَالِجَ خُرُوجَهُ, نَعْلَمُ نَنْيَنْ قَصِدِ يَبَنَا, like he intentionally caused it to happen, caused the vomit to happen. فَعَلَيْهِ الْقَضَاءُ, to sign your bills, or he must pay back. وَلَا يُفْطِرُ مَنْ اهْتَلَمَ, never someone zahan wore large, وَلَا يُفْطِرُ or large man ihtalama mon zahan le azan la zan ka bapunga ka pasar wel fel ka allawe afil alla bango fe yaranga na america na wala alarge. And the one who dreams that he is having sex with a woman or whatever man should not break his fast. Wala man ihtajama, nenemvo songon pakafu, the one who has been capping, right? You know, capping, hijama. The one who has hijama done on him should not break his fast. On kafu or a large one. وتكره الحجامة للمريض. بلا هم يا بويو الحجامة للمريض حجامة نمتبرة خيفة تغريري. Alhamdulillah. Tensai chongoma na ina katar poi ito ashal din to ni wan ma insan changma na ina katar ka sot na bawl to miss ma chang yapang Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.